In this video, I will show you how to compare two columns and count matches in Excel like this. So let's get started. Here in this Excel sheet, I have color names in these two columns. Now I want to compare these two columns and count the matches between the columns. For example, the second row contains the color green in both columns and the fourth row contains the color yellow in both columns, so the match count will be 2. The other 3 rows contain different color names in both columns, so the count of the cells that do not match will be 3. To do that, I am going to use the SUMPRODUCT function. Here is the formula to compare two columns and count matches in the given row. Here, the innermost part of the formula compares each cell of the first column with each cell of the second column. Since there are 5 rows of the data, it will return an array of 5 elements containing false, true, false, true, and false. The true value is returned when the cell in the first column is equal to the corresponding cell in the second column, and the false value is returned when it is not. For example, color values are different in both the columns in the first row, so the first element of the array is false, while both of the columns contain the color green in the second row, so the second element of the array is true. Now all we have to do is to count these true values in the array using the SUMPRODUCT function. For the SUMPRODUCT function to work, we need to convert these true and false values to 1 and 0 respectively. I did that by applying the double negative minus minus. After applying the double negative, we get an array of 5 elements containing 0, 1, 0, 1 and 0. Here, 1 represents a row having the same value in both of the columns, and 0 represents a row having different values in both columns. Finally, the SUMPRODUCT function sums up the array elements, and the result of that is 2. As you can see, we now have the count of matching rows having the same values in both columns. To count the non-matching rows having different values in these two columns, we need to change the formula a little bit. Since we are looking for rows where values in these two columns are not equal to each other, I am going to replace the equal to sign with the not equal to sign like this. The rest of the formula remains the same. As you can see, we now have the count of non-matching rows having different values in both of these columns. Watch these videos to learn more Excel tips, tricks, and how-to tutorials. If you found this video helpful, please like the video and subscribe to our channel.